Hi YouTube,
Hiya.
Cuckoo and Ade up here. Got the old lad up to do an overnighter tonight.
Yeah, looking forward to it. It's been a long, well, I keep saying I'm going to do it, but things get in the way, work, life, and just stuff. But tonight, we're going to stay up here and have a nice time, aren't we?
Yeah, got the dogs with us.
Yeah, Toby and Gibbs are up here.
So what with them and the badgers and the foxes, I think we're going to have a real quiet night tonight.
Yeah, I think after midnight, when all the badgers come out, my dogs are going to go balmy. But we'll have to face that when it happens.
Yeah. Still, at least it's not raining now.
Yeah, we've got soaks coming up here. What's the date today?
2nd, is it, or 3rd of July?
Well, yesterday was the hottest day of the year.
That's right, that was. I think it's the 2nd today.
Second.
Yeah.
And today we had a thunderstorm whilst we walked up here. We just walked through the edge of a field with a load of corn and we're both soaked. But it's clearing up now, isn't it?
Yeah, sun's been out.
Looking good.
Yeah, we got set up in the rain, so we haven't shown getting set up because it was raining at the time. So we're more concerned about getting some cover for us than anything else. But we'll show you the setups now. And Cuckoo's got a little bit he wants to talk about, a bit of a show and tell. So we'll get back to you in a second when we reset up.
Yeah, what I was just going to talk quickly about was I've been saying to Ade that I wanted to do pigeon. So I bought this Winchester up, which is what I use for pigeon shooting. So it's given me the best chance. I'm not saying I'm going to get a pigeon because there's not that many about, but the aim is to get a pigeon, prepare it, and then use wild garlic, mushrooms, and just fry it off tonight. That's the aim. If anyone's interested in guns, this is a Winchester. I'm not quite sure of the year, but originally they were lacquered over, and I stripped the lacquer off of it and oiled it up. It's got a beautiful piece of walnut wood there.
It's got a real flame in it, hasn't it?
They're a lovely gun. Over and under clay gun. Yep, so I can't promise it, but I'm going to try and get a pigeon tonight. We'll see how it goes, Ade.
Yeah, you gave me the recipe earlier on, and was it served up on fried bread?
Oh yeah, I bought some rolls.
Right.
I'm going to slice them through just to make a small, just a small starter really, because you bought steak, haven't you?
I have.
So I'm hoping to just fry them off in the sauce that we're using on the pigeon, and then serve the pigeon, garlic and the mushrooms on the bread, just as a starter.
That sounds lovely, that.
Yeah, and I have got some Cabernet Sauvignon as well. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing.
Well, one bottle's never enough, boy.
Well, I can always ring out for another one.
Yeah, well, the pizza delivery boy comes up here, doesn't he? All the time.
Yeah.
So, Carlisle, John, you ain't the only one who's going to live high on the hog today, if we're lucky enough to get a woody.
Yeah, we hope.
Right, so as I said earlier, it was raining hard when we come up here to get set up, so I didn't film any of it because I don't like the camera's not waterproof at all. But who was it who asked me about me? I can't remember who it was now. His name's gone right out of my head. Asked me to talk through the my setup and the gear that I bring up. I'm sorry I forgot your name, but basically it's the basher, my walking stick. I've got a sleeping bag from Argos, an extra wide one because it's the summer, and the cider bag as a pillow, and a sleep mat underneath, a self-inflator from Halfords. Got my cooking gear and the brew kit and the food there and the kettle and a little hexi stove just to quickly get ourselves a brew when we're getting set up. And all I've got is a hoodie and a fresh t-shirt to change into, I won't say we're soaking wet, but we're going to be walking around. Hopefully that will dry us off, and then later on in the evening we'll have a fire to cook on. It's going to be warm tonight. I ain't worried about having a fire all night. And I'll show you the Tinker tent set up now for Cuckoo.
Yep, this is what I've got to sleep in tonight, and the 2 dogs. I've got no idea what it's going to be like with them 2 little rascals, but we've used the Bender or Tinker tent, just covered over with a bit of tarpaulin, sleeping bag, just very basic. I've also got pillow which Ade's just given us. It was a cider bag, the same as what you've got from...
Yeah, I drank all the cider out of it first.
Oh, I didn't realise that.
Yeah, I couldn't let you, couldn't let you go
I'd
with
have
that.
enjoyed that. There's a bottle of wine in there, look. I don't know
Yeah.
where that's come from. I know I just said about it, but that ain't going to be there long, is it?
No, no. So you've got a wine cellar and a
Yeah.
dog store as well.
And I've got a can of dog meat for the dogs.
Yeah,
Got to feed them, haven't we?
yeah. Actually, whilst I remember, the ground sheet, shout out to Steve.
Steve.
Yeah, who's he sent it down. God, here we go. What is it about when you start talking, the names go out your head?
Alzheimer's.
Yeah, yeah. He very kindly sent me down a couple of hammocks made out of old cricket net, and along with it in the box came a huge great piece, about 10 foot square, of heavy duty plastic as a tarp, and it's actually, I've cut it in half and we've got half each, and it's a perfect size, isn't it?
Yeah, very kind. Thanks, Steve. That's really a nice thing to do.
Yeah. Frog Moon Wild Camps. That's it. Steve
that
from
what it
Frog
is?
Moon
Yeah.
Wild Camps. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Steve. He's a great fella. If you haven't checked out his channel, check him out. He's a very much he gets down to it and does it, and he does it on a budget, and he sort of he sources stuff and he uses it, and he makes hobo stoves and things like that, and he does it all through the winter and summer, and he's very interesting what he gets up to.
Yeah.
Really good.
Well,
Good lad.
I appreciate that. Him giving that to you, Ade, and then you lending it to me.
Well,
and,
it's share and share alike, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean,
well, the dogs look like they're at home already.
they do.
The state of his feet,
I know.
that's going to be in my bag later.
He's asleep as well, Gibson, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He's worn out. There's a few, are they called gnats or?
Mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes. I nearly said mustics.
Zeppelins, they are. They're
That's
big as
French.
Zeppelins.
Yeah. Yeah, they're already starting to try and have a little feast.
Yeah.
How did they know we was coming up here?
Someone must have tipped them off, that's all I can think of. I've got some spray on insect repellent this time. I did get bitten all over my arms last time. I didn't know until the day after, and my arms came up in big lumps all over. I never realised that I was being bitten.
Really?
I think they have anaesthetic in them when they bite.
I have heard that, yeah.
Yeah, I think they do.
Whilst they put in the,
Yeah, the biter bit in.
the pick.
Yeah, and so I've still got the citronella candle things, and we'll light a couple of those up and keep spraying up with this bug spray as well.
I'm sure we'll survive.
Well, if we're going to have a good feed up here, then it's only fair they should as well, isn't it?
I suppose so.
Because
yeah.
when you think about it, hardly anyone comes up here, so they must be hungry most of the time.
Yeah, they've been waiting.
Mm.
Anyway, what we got to do now?
Well, we're
Sweep up, tidy up.
Sweep up, rearrange these leaves a bit, and we'll go for a wander,
Yeah.
and then let the woods settle down, and you can go back and do a bit of hunting.
Yeah, I think that's what we need to do.
Mm.
I'm hoping that later on, when it's maybe about 7 o'clock, when the pigeons start to roost,
Yeah,
it's really difficult to shoot pigeon just wandering through, especially with 2 dogs, because they just frighten them
yeah,
off. There's a lot of cover. It's difficult to see them, so I don't hold out a lot of hope, but can only try. And I've been saying it a long time, and I just really want to get one and just try it with that wild garlic.
mm. And
If not, well,
it sounds
again.
lovely what you want to do. So
Yeah.
I've been looking forward to it for a while. You never know, might get lucky.
yeah.
If you're prepared to fail, then you're going to fail, aren't you?
Have you tried Jack Russell?
Tastes a bit like Airedale, I've heard.
Only joking. Honest.
Yeah. For anyone who don't take us seriously, because we ain't gonna do it. His missus will never forgive him.
No. She certainly won't. She could have looked after the dogs tonight, but she said, take them dogs with you because I want a bit of a rest.
Oh.
Because normally they just don't stop, you know what they're
Yeah,
like.
they're on the go all the time, isn't they?
Yeah, so she's going to have a rest. Or she's getting someone in, I don't really know.
Wow, you know.
Who knows? Find out, won't I?
Why have you left your camera running at home?
I've got the house bugged.
Where is it? Where is it? Find it.
Leave! 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 There you go. We got supper.
Yeah, wicked.
Good. Nice one, mate.
After all that, I don't know if we're going to get anything.
It was
There you
easier
go.
than I thought.
Hmm.
Anyway, that's good. Well, we'll go back and
Prepare
show
it,
you how it's
huh?
prepared.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Dogs enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Okay, Ade, close her up. Ade's going to have his first go of a 12 bore with 32 number 5s, Winchester.
When I was in the Air Cadets, we fired 2.2s and 303s. So let's see what this is like compared to a 303.
Yep, so
slide the safety forward, yeah?
safety forward.
Is my leg alright? Good stance, is it?
Yep, back leg slightly back and just push into your back leg. Make sure it's right in your shoulder, just slightly higher, Ade.
Right.
That's it.
Slide right forward.
Yep, and just...
I'm going to shoot at this dead branch that's hanging down.
Okay, mate, away you go.
Is it back or forward?
Forwards, safety off. Forward, that's it.
That's got it. Wow. That is a powerful thing, isn't it?
Yeah, use the other one.
Yeah. Goodness me.
Good kick.
It has got a kick. Oh. Cheers, Pete.
That's brought the dogs back.
Wow.
Lee's running around looking for anything that's falling out of the sky.
Crikey. That's wicked.
Good, mate. We'll see you later.
Right, we've got the upside down fire going. Going to let it burn down to a cooking heat. And whilst we're doing that, Pete's going to prepare the pigeon. So if you're a bit squeamish, then fast forward through the next few minutes and till it's all done and dusted. So I'll just get round on you now, Pete, so we can see what you're doing. Alright, if you want to give us a bit of a commentary.
Yeah, no problem, mate. Just going to use the breast out of this pigeon. There's no point in using much else really, but in a pigeon there's quite a bit of meat on the breast because they're a vertical takeoff bird. And you get a nice deep breast.
Alright, I mean they're a big heavy bird anyway, aren't they?
Yeah, so I'll pluck the feathers out just from around the breast. Don't get any blood on your hands because once you've got a bit of blood on your hands and the feathers stick
right.
quite well. So just pull them off there like that.
Snowing now.
Snowing pigeon feathers.
Is that what they mean by spitting feathers? So they haven't got really any meat on the legs or anything like that
Nothing
at all?
really worth using.
No.
Just the breast.
Yeah.
So
it's a bit like chicken wings. I can never understand why people like chicken wings because there's just nothing there. I'm just going to zoom in on you now a bit, if I can get a close up on what you're doing with your hands.
yeah, I'm not a butcher, but really it's just a case of going down
Finding the...
the breastbone and finding your way through.
Right. So it's like, well, filleting a chicken or whatever, isn't it? That way?
Anyway, it's just as simple as that really. Take that right through there.
This is a good sharp filleting knife you're using, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a knife I used to use for filleting fish when I used to do a bit of fishing. Try and keep the skin on there.
Yeah.
And there you go.
It's I'm guessing as well it's not a very fatty bird.
No, there's no fat on that.
Oh yeah.
Just a few feathers, but that is it.
Right.
So we'll have one of them each.
Yeah. Oh, it's a decent size, isn't it?
Yeah. That's for it's just one size. Look, it's a fair old bit of meat there. It's off a small bird. Pretty good, really. Got the garlic there.
Yeah.
Wild garlic.
Got some roots on them, haven't you? To try.
Yeah. It's normally the leaves
Yeah.
that you eat, but you can eat the bulb.
Mhm.
But it is mainly the leaf, so we'll put a bit of each in there.
Yeah. I mean, they're more like spring onions, the end of those, aren't they?
Yeah. So once we've got this breast off of here, we'll keep the pigeon for the foxes later on.
Right.
There you go, two breasts. What I'll do is I'll wash them off in a minute,
Yeah.
tidy up,
They do look.
and then move on to cleaning that up.
I've got a lovely close-up of them here.
Yeah, I mean look how dark that meat
Yeah,
is.
it's beautiful colour, isn't it?
It's
Actually,
not for you.
Jimmy bought a box of frozen wild meats from Iceland. Some kangaroo steaks, which I've had before. This looks like the kangaroo. It's the same colour and there's no fat in it whatsoever. And some wild boar sausages and burgers. And something else. Some ostrich sausages or something.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know how much it cost, but there's a box full of it all frozen from Iceland.
What were they like?
I don't know, we're having them next week. We're having a wild barbecue next week. Wild meat barbecue.
A wild barbecue?
Yeah, at home.
Yeah. It sounds good. Sounds angry. So that's it really. That's all you do. I'll clean them up and then clean this garlic up.
Yep.
Chop that up. I've got some mushrooms. Slice them up. Get the pan really hot. And just do these so they're pink.
I was going to say, do you do them like rare?
Yeah, just pink. We'll leave them on this. What sort of wood's that?
It's ash.
Ash, you just made that for me.
Yeah, that's your Ray Mears chopping board.
Let them rest on there whilst I'm doing the garlic and the mushrooms.
Yep.
Then the bread will be fried, little piece, and by then the pigeon should be nice and rested. Slice it up thin, put it on the toast, and there's your starter.
And this is slightly unusual because most meat's hung for a few days or a few weeks even before it's sold, so it tenderises. But this is, rigor mortis hasn't even set in, has it?
Well, it has a little bit, just a little bit. But with like things like pheasant, you hang that.
Yes.
Because people like it gamey, and it does tenderise
I'm not.
up.
Yeah, I'm not a big
I don't
fan
like
of that.
it.
No.
This is, well, I find it sort of slightly livery, rumpy. I mean, it's beautiful, beautiful meat. Pigeon.
It does look
well
lovely. Underrated, do you reckon?
Definitely, yeah. Nice. Couldn't think of the word then.
Yeah, it's a good job I'm here to finish it.
Underestimated.
Yeah. All right. Underestimated. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, like the way we went out for a walk, we weren't expecting it, and then something caught me totally by surprise because I wasn't even looking, and
Yeah, made you jump.
I said, I'm going to follow behind you so that I can see what you're doing.
Yeah.
And I was looking off somewhere else, not expecting it at all, and just blam.
I've walked around the woods and fields sometimes hundreds of times and there's nothing.
Yeah.
It's just, there's loads of pigeons about, but they're so timid they're away. But we were lucky there was one up there, and we got it, so it was good.
Probably
One
the best.
shot.
Yeah, it was absolutely. I mean, I was knocked out. Couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
After all we've been talking about.
Yeah.
Bingo. I think probably the best way of shooting a wood pigeon is to be driving in a car, because they never get out the bloody way down the lanes, do they?
No. Well, in the garden they just sort of sit there.
Yeah.
But once you're in the wood, they
They
seem
know.
to be timid. They know what's going on.
Yeah, they know the difference, don't
Except for that one.
they? Yeah. Oh, it's wicked. I'm looking forward to this, Pete.
Yeah, good.
Right, so we're. You're gonna. Should we stop filming now and then do the next bit, or do you want to film?
No, I'm going to clean
Clean
this
it all
all
up. Right, okay, so we'll get back to you later, folks.
Okay, we've prepared the food now. We got wild garlic bulbs and the wild garlic leaves, mushrooms sliced up, and the bread which we're going to fry off in the liquor afterwards.
Yeah. Is that special bread or is it?
It's just a roll,
right.
seeded roll. I'm not sure what sort of bread it is, but they're nice bit of bread.
Mm.
So put the pigeon in, skin side down. Nice and hot. Crisp the skin up, and the rest of it around it.
Good job you fed the dogs first, didn't it?
It was, yeah. They've had a nice tin of chappy. A nice hot pan.
Yeah.
Over on both sides. Now I'll season it. I don't like putting salt in too quick because it dries it out.
Yeah. But once you've sealed it, it's sealed the moisture in, hasn't it?
Yeah, salt does tend to suck all the moisture out. That's why they use it for curing.
Yeah.
And the mushrooms are obviously sucking the oil up. So
Were they wild mushrooms?
no, they were quite angry when I took the skins off. They keep coming, don't they?
They do. And what rank was that pigeon?
What rank?
Yeah. Was it a lieutenant pigeon?
I don't know what it was actually.
No.
It'd be rank if you left it for a few days.
Yes, it would be. Yeah, I'll put it up in the tree over there for tonight, and I'll put it on the stump for the foxes.
Yeah, they'll enjoy that.
They'll wake us up probably fighting over it.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. Low fat.
That's the trouble with it.
It's olive oil.
It's olive oil, that one. Yeah, the low fat stuff just disappears.
As well. Cool, that's a nice hot fire.
You wouldn't believe he works in a little chef, folks.
Little chef. Right, I'm just going to add a touch of water.
Mm-hmm.
Just for the mushrooms.
Ah.
Normally I like to put butter in this, but because we haven't got any butter.
It would have melted by the time you get up here. That's the trouble, isn't it?
Yeah. Right, I'm just going to cut into that to see colour. It's still too rare at the moment.
Yeah.
The fire's so hot.
Mm. Yeah, we couldn't wait any longer, could we?
No. What is the time?
It's
Nearly 7:30?
yeah, 7:30. Yeah. Shame you can't take the lid off that thing, isn't it? Just pour it in. Olive oil goes away to nothing when you're cooking anyway, doesn't it?
It certainly does. I think we're going to be a few minutes now, so
Right, so we'll get back to you when we're serving it up then.
the pigeon is there resting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to put a bit of oil in the pan and fry the bread off.
Yeah, they're not all that good, are they, those things? But it's hard to find little plastic bottles of olive oil. I did have some medicine bottle type things to keep it in, but again, they're really small and fiddly. You have to have a couple with you.
Yeah. Well, it does the job.
Yeah.
There's no problem there. I've taken the mushrooms and garlic out as well because they're done.
Yeah.
And I might just throw them in straight after just to warm them through.
Mm.
And then we'll be away. It only wants warming over like that.
Yep. Just going to sharpen my knife and fork, ready for action.
I'll tell you what, it's warm here
Yeah.
in the kitchen. Right, I'm going to slice that pigeon. I just want to give it just a little bit longer.
I'll see if I can get a close-up shot on the slicing.
Okay,
Now let's just have a zoom in.
that's done. Throw them there. Take that off.
Right, I'm going to zoom in on the. There we go. Oops, too close. Nearly knocked you off the. Knocked them off then. Tummy's gurgling now.
Hopefully there's no shot in this.
Well, I think I was. When I've had pigeon, it's been in pigeon pie, and they always say, be careful because there might be some shot in it. So.
Yeah, I don't think there's any shot in it. I think it went straight through it.
Yeah.
There we go. There.
That does look nice.
There you go. Wild pigeon, wild garlic, mushrooms.
Let's do the plate shot now then, and zoom in on that plate.
That's a starter.
Yeah, I'll get the camera right in a bit. That just looks lovely. Right, now I don't like watching people eating stuff on YouTube because it always makes me hungry. So we'll get back to you after we've eaten this and give you a gourmet appraisal of it. So we'll see you soon. Oh, just crack the bottle of wine. Let it breathe. That's enough.
Room temperature.
Right, so we'll get back to you soon.
What do you think of that then?
That was really good. Can we do that again? Because I hummed.
So what do you think of that then?
That was lovely. I'll tell you, that was everything you said it was going to be.
And you wouldn't know the difference, would you, between that and a bit of steak?
No, not at all.
So it's beautiful, isn't it?
I mean, serving it up with the mushrooms and on the toasted bread, it was just absolutely perfect.
Yeah, when you think that we just got that out of the wood, really, haven't we?
That
Served
was
some bread.
Yeah, the ultimate barbecue. That from branch to plate.
Yeah,
It was.
perfect, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like some wine.
Oh, I'd love some wine.
Shiraz Cabernet Sauvignon. That'll wash it down. Cheers, old mate.
Cheers. Good elf. Good elf, everyone.
Lovely. That is nice, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm a bit of a wine buff. I can drink it till it comes out of my ears.
Oh, I like it. Well, just have to be a bit careful when you're playing with fire.
Well, yes, that's true. Stay safe, kids. I'll give a little shout out to Morris, one of Kath's cousins. Little boys, he's about 11, I think. He's got into bushcrafting. I met him recently at his granddad's flat warming, and he said we were sat there chatting, and I said about bushcraft. He said, "I knew you was a bushcrafter as soon as I saw you." I mean, huge. He's mega brain, like, you know, he's got mega brain. He has.
So he saw you.
He saw me when I came in, and he had me down for some reason as a woodsman. But
What was that?
I don't know. I mean, someone thought I was a Morris dancer the other day, but we were talking about it. He says, "I like doing that sort of stuff," and I said, all right, and they were moving, so I said, when you've moved, give me your address and I'll send you a little present. So I got him a ferro rod, put a new oak handle on it and stamped his name into it, Morris,
That's nice,
down the side, and a whistle and a little thingy box, one of them mint boxes, what they call them little mint boxes.
After 8?
No.
Tic Tacs?
Polos? No. Anyway, put some cramp wool and some bits and pieces of tinder and stuff in there, and sent it down to him, and he was well pleased. So there you go, Morris. Enjoy it. And I sent him a little letter with it saying that with the ability to make fire comes great responsibility to wildlife and nature, and do it wisely. Because so many times you see people's videos and they've got shots of someone that's come along before and set a light to a fire just by a tree and burnt the tree and killed the tree and all that. Yeah. And there's absolutely no reason for it at all. It's just vandalism.
Need some respect for where you are and
exactly
what you're doing.
Yeah. I mean, why ruin it for everyone? In fact, that's part of the reason why it's difficult to go and do what we're doing in places, because none of the landowners trust you because of what other people do.
Very true, mate.
Or what some people do, not other people do. So
some people ruin it for everybody.
Yes, that's it. It's like I don't know if you know about it, there was a petition got up to, someone had decided that they're going to protest the government and want air rifles banned because of some daft people who go around shooting at anything that moves. And there's a petition got up for pro air gun, because most people don't do that. Most people use them sensibly, and safely. And other people are just reckless.
Well, to ban them all just because of a few idiots is stupid.
That's right. Too many things have been taken away from us by too few people, or because of too few people.
Yes. Do-gooders. No politics.
No politics. Just knee-jerk reactions to things. Ban it. Stop it. Cut it out.
Well, so far, what's it, 7:45? We've had a nice time.
Yeah.
Nice bit of pigeon.
Nice
I don't feel that hungry for the second course at the moment, but
no. Well, the fire's
sure
still got some time.
When it starts going, I'll enjoy it.
Oh yeah, the fire's still got some time to go down. We've got steak, potatoes, and chickpeas, and I bought some tinned fruit up for pudding. I was just watching John from Carlisle's videos too much. I've ended up bringing up more stuff than we're ever going to eat, probably.
I think I've brought big brekkies up.
Yeah. Well, breakfast is always good.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Rounds it off. It's horrible up here, isn't it?
Oh, I hate it.
Don't know how we do it, really. She's going to go mad when she sees her frying pan.
Oh, well, they do. She'll never know the difference. You can get one for £2 in Tesco's.
Oh, well, she can have that one. It'll be alright, won't it, once we've dragged it back down the hill?
Yeah, that'll clean it up. Yeah.
Yeah, nice, mate.
Right, so we'll get back to you when we got some more to say and to eat. All the best. Don't know where that little rant came from.
Hey?
Right, we decided only just to have the steak at the end of after our starter, the fabulous wood pigeon on toast with mushrooms and wild garlic. We're just sitting here now. It's coming up for 10 o'clock. There's still daylight up through the trees, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been really nice, and that steak was nice, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, nice bit
Smoked.
of bite.
A beautiful smoked flavour.
There definitely was a smoky tinge to it, and it's still not cold, is it?
No, it's lovely, mate, isn't it? I've drunk a few glasses of wine. I'm a bit tired.
That's what being out in the country does to you, Makes you tired.
Yeah, it is nice, mate, isn't it?
Yeah. So
when you're at home, you put the TV on and you sort of stay up late, but
yeah.
there's not really much to do now, is there?
No.
You can't even see to whittle.
No, it's not. It's not enough light for doing any whittling.
I was going to bring the mouth organ, mate.
Was you?
Yeah, nearly did.
Oh, no.
Karen said, take the mouth organ. I said, no, I won't take that. I should have done.
Yeah, it's the right sort of time of day for strumming on a guitar or
Yeah.
blowing on a harp.
It is.
Yeah.
A couple of ukuleles.
Oh, yeah. Bit bright, that'll wake you up though, wouldn't it? A couple of ukuleles strumming away. I've got to get these dogs tired out enough so they're going to sleep tonight.
Yeah, just now there was barking. There's a few little animals mooching about. Not sure if they're badgers, but I think we're going to have trouble with these two.
Yeah, well, they're all the same. They're just protecting you, aren't they?
Yeah, doing their bit. So they've just had a big fight as well.
Oh yeah. bloody
Jostling for position.
hell. Fur and feathers flying everywhere. That was.
Who's going to go in the sleeping bag with Dad?
That's got to stink in the morning. A wet dog.
Well, who's talking about me then? Oh, yeah, not that bad.
No. So we're really winding down for the rest of the night now. I don't know what it is. I just come up and just sort of don't do anything almost. I sometimes sit around thinking I'm a bit lazy, but when you start making noise and doing stuff, it sort of like breaks the feeling of being in the woods. I mean, it's dead quiet, dead calm, dead peaceful, isn't it?
Absolutely quiet now.
Yeah.
Birds have all stopped.
I sort of think I treat this as like a hermitage. You go off and just get away from everything. Some people go out there and they're carving spoons, making stools and that. I've got all the plans to do that. And I've even bought an old brace and some drill bits to make a stool and benches and things like that. But when you start banging and crashing around, it sort of just takes away the peace and calm of the place.
And when you're at home, that's when you do enough bits and pieces.
Well, that's it.
Whatever. Working. This is the time to relax, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we have done quite a lot, really. We think we've set it all up, like
Yep.
the fires, and done cooking, and
Yeah.
you know, what else do you want to do? Bit of shooting.
Bit of shooting.
Yeah, look, I'm looking forward to breakfast, mate.
Oh yeah.
I do love that. I love cooking.
It's nice cooking up in the woods.
It is.
It's good fun doing it at home on the barbecue and in the kitchen as well. But
I think that's
up here,
what blokes like doing, don't they? Lighting a fire, cooking. We've been doing it for 7,500 years
yes, yeah.
now, since the beginning of creation.
Since time began. Right, so we're going to say good night now and just sit here chilling. We thought we'd see if we can get enough light to film us by before we finished. So see you in the morning.
See you in the morning.
Morning, folks.
Morning.
Just we've been up for about getting on for an hour now. Started the fire again from the embers and had a cup of coffee and a mooch around like you do. And now we're cooking breakfast. And we got mushrooms, sausages, bacon, oh, black pudding as well.
Black pudding,
And eggs.
chipolatas,
And eggs.
bacon and eggs.
These aren't, no, they're not out in the garden, are they?
Nah. No, let's go to the coop.
The coop.
For them again.
Yeah.
Good old shop, isn't it? The old coop.
Yeah. So what do you reckon on wild camping then, Pete?
It was alright. I think, really, for myself, I only had that like a little foam
Oh, one of them, yeah.
roll mat thing.
Yeah.
I think they use it
Roll
for
mat.
exercising.
Yeah.
And all night long I was side, back, side, back, side, back. It seemed like a really long night. So I think next time I'll have to improve on that. 'Cause
Yeah.
it was like a marathon trying to get through the night. It wasn't cold.
No. But you had two dogs in there with you and all.
I had two
didn't you?
dogs in the sleeping bag, yeah. Maybe it was that.
He did nick out from underneath the tent in the night and come over and had a snuffle round by me
Yeah.
as well, and then he went back.
Yeah, I think you wondered what you were laying there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, there's something weird over there. Either that or was weeing up your...
Well, I did wonder about that. Yeah, my pole. Yeah, I mean it wasn't. It's still a bit hard, the ground there as well. I might have, next time have to put some foliage down underneath it just to give it a bit of bounce.
Yeah, but overall it was good. It was good, and that tinker tent's great, isn't it?
It is, it's lovely.
There's no problem with that.
No, I did like it.
So easy. And last night we was it was about 11, was it? Half 10, 11.
It was half 10 or 11
I was
o'clock.
just saying I'm going to crash out now because I had a little bit of wine. Not much, just a couple of cups. And we had someone call out, and it was your mate wandered up, wasn't it?
Yeah, Fred came up.
Which was quite surreal that time of night.
Yeah.
A bit weird.
I told him the other night we were coming up here, and
Yeah.
he said, "Oh, I'll come up after dinner, after
Yeah.
work." And he was much later than thought he was going to be. So
Yeah.
we said about 10 minutes before, I don't think he's going to come up. And then we heard the shouts.
Yeah.
I'd seen his torch in the distance.
He's a nice lad, isn't he?
Oh, he's a good lad, good laugh.
Yeah. He's into, does he keep birds?
Yeah, he's got barn owl.
Barney.
And his
Barney
intention-
the barn owl.
Barney
That's
the
right.
barn owl. It's his intention to get some more birds of prey over the
Yeah.
years. And she's beautiful, she is.
Old Gibson's over there digging a hole like normal.
Yeah, he's found some roots of a tree, you know, and he's painstakingly taken them out, one by one.
That's what he does.
It's his job.
He's a digger.
God, this smokes a bit. What's the name in your eyes?
Usual thing.
Yeah. Oh, and
Down the
nice,
smokes.
yeah, nice drop of orange juice as well again this morning, Pete. Thank you.
That's all right, mate. That's from the coop. Wakes you up, doesn't it, mate?
It does. Freshens you up.
Yeah.
It's good. Bit of vitamin C.
Just what you need.
I'm going to have to move from here.
Yeah.
Come
I
round.
think we're done.
Right, so we're going to cook breakfast now. We'll get back to you probably when we've cleared up, just before we go. But we're going to enjoy this brekkie. I'm going to get out the smoke. See you soon.
See you in a bit.
Oh yeah, people are always saying that that you're taller than me, and I say no, it's because you always stand higher up.
Yeah.
I'm in a hole now.
Yeah. Yeah, stay in that hole.
Yeah, I'll stay down here. I know my place.
Oh, look out, here comes trouble.
Yeah, so much for throwing the stick for him. Well, at least he's not banging on the thingy.
Yeah. Anyway, we had a nice time, mate, haven't we?
It's been fabulous, it really has. Yeah, nice company.
Yeah.
Nice evening. Well, it was nice walking up here even in the rain, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah, you know, we didn't let the rain put us off. And it was a great time to come up.
Yeah, it's been lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nice and warm, but it's warmed up now.
I'm absolutely running.
Last night it was pleasant.
Yeah.
When we got up here yesterday, it was, well, we just come up soaking wet, and it was humid,
Yeah, very humid.
mosquitoes and all sorts of
Creatures.
wildlife
They're not around at the
creatures.
moment, are they? There's
No, it's
there's
nice.
nothing buzzing around.
No.
They're all over at that pigeon.
Yeah, that's a good idea, isn't it?
Decoy.
Yeah, don't need citronella.
No. Coco cuckoo.
Cuckoo,
Coco cuckoo. That's what you've got to call it.
cuckoo pigeon, cocoa pigeon.
Coco pigeon. Or no, pigeon o coco. Cuckoo. That's a tongue twister anyway.
It was.
It was certainly a delight to eat. It really was. It's everything you said it was.
It's beautiful, isn't it? I'll do
Yeah.
it again.
I was going to look in Sainsbury's and see if they sold them now. Doubt it, do you?
No, can't. I don't really see them about pigeon much.
No.
Restaurants sell it overpriced.
Yeah.
Because it is just a
It's a rarity, isn't it?
yeah. But there's so many about. They shouldn't put the price on like they do. It's ridiculous. But it's a beautiful meat, isn't it? Like I
Yeah.
said before, it's like steak. And it is, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, full of flavour.
Mm.
And I had my first go of a 12-bore as well.
Yeah, enjoyed that, didn't
I
you?
did. That
Yeah.
was an impressive piece of kit, that is.
Yeah, I mean, you used a 32-gram shell there, which is quite a kick. So it's better that way than
Yeah.
using it for the first time, using a 28, like clay pigeon shit.
Oh, yeah.
That was a good kick there.
Yeah. Yeah, it certainly was. I knew I had it.
Yeah.
That was nice to do, thank you.
Yeah, mate.
And
Nice one.
cheers.
Cheers.
So we're all packed up, squared away. The only trace we've got here is just the flattened bits of foliage. We've cleaned up the fire pit, and everything's all clean and tidy. And we'll see you next time up the woods. Cheerio.
Bye.